Hey guys, Creator Mom. So I think that, while I'm in this grieving process from losing my guinea pig Brownie, our guinea pig, I'm probably going to make some of these videos. I think it would be cathartic for me. I think it would help me to process and feel better internally. I think that one thing that is helping me right now is connecting with my other guinea pig, Snowball, who was Brownie's cage mate. If you don't know this, guinea pigs do well in they're social animals. They need a cage mate, at least one other cage mate, or because they herd animals. So it's like a big thing for Snowball to lose her cage mate, Brownie. They've been together for, I adopted them, and they were together when I adopted them, and um, it feels hard. Okay, what I wanted to talk about was that's one thing that's helping me feel better is spending more time with Snowball, and hopefully it's making her feel better too. I'm not a guinea pig, but I'm just trying to comfort her, and she's comforting me. I She's downstairs with our boys in the kitchen. Her cage is right next to the boys' cage, but they're not in the same cage. But I'm thinking, anyways, so what I did was I didn't want to leave her alone last night. I was in my bed, I was exhausted, and I kept feeling in my heart, go get Snowball and bring her upstairs. Because I have little cages too. It's like not too little, but a smaller size. It's not so gigantic to bring upstairs. So yeah, it just felt like God was like, bring Snowball upstairs. I thought, I'm so tired right now. I really don't want to get that cage, put bedding in it, put everything in it right now. I'm just so tired. It was like 11:30 or 12 at night. But the unction wouldn't leave me, so I did it, and I had the energy. Once I got up and started doing it, I was fine. I didn't feel bad. So I put Snowball next to my bed in another cage, set her up with everything, her little house, her food, her hay, some water, and I faced her to me, and I just was saying, hey Snowball, just loving on her and just feeling like she could see me and I could see her, and we're there with each other. She's not alone downstairs, with nobody. So that felt really good. And I've been spending a lot of time with her. I take her out periodically, just hold her, be with me. When I see her in her house, just like that, just she's eating and she's drinking, so she's doing okay. If you don't know, they say sometimes guinea pigs can get depressed when their cage mate dies. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday, I have a video of this, but I'm probably not going to make it public. It's just too dark when the first day of grieving. But I put Brownie's body in the cage for like 30 minutes, it's suggested, just so they could see, what's going on. So I gave her a chance to see that Brownie was not alive anymore. I don't really know if she got it or not. She probably did. My son said she probably knew that Brownie wasn't doing that well, anyways. Might make another video for something else I'm going to say. So yeah, that's kind of what's kind of been making me feel better and crying. Like, I feel like right now I'm on a wave of feeling okay. But just 15 minutes ago, I was bawling my eyes out on the yoga mat. Again, picturing Brownie in my mind with the hematoma and her suffering. She was on my chest when she was dying. That felt like, although I feel blessed to have been there with her and holding her while she was going through her last moments, I also feel traumatized by it, like, because I witnessed her last, this is really sad to say, but I was holding her and I was crying. I was bawling my eyes out because I figured, oh my God, because she felt really limp and she was just doing these body shocks, and I was like, oh my God, I'm crying, and knowing that I had an appointment for the vet later yesterday, I started bawling my eyes out, and I'm like, no, no, no. It just felt like, oh no, time ran out. Time is running out. Like, oh shit, like, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it, you know? And I just really sobbed. I was like, fuck, she's dying now, you know? So anyways, she's like doing the body shocks, and then all of a sudden she goes, you know, she's opening her mouth, giving up the ghost, if you will, like kind of like, I was like, Brownie, what are you doing? And then after that, maybe she did that like 3 times or something. And then that was it. Like, but what amazes me is that how God and divine presence is holding us in this time, because there's few things that were divine here. One, my son said, let's take Brownie upstairs. So we had Brownie upstairs on her last night. We didn't know it was going to be her last night, but he brought her upstairs, and he was feeding her some water, helping her, because this thing was on her back, and he was lifting her up, and she was drinking water. And I thought, that's good. So he got to sleep next to her that night. And then when I got up in the morning, I sit on my bed for a few minutes. Me and my son are in the same room. And so I sat on my bed, and then I went to the bathroom, came back, and then I heard Brownie make a little noise, like a little guinea pig sound. I thought, oh, let me check on her and see how she's doing. And I went to pick her up, and she was like limp, kind of. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, let me take her downstairs with me and hold her, you know. And that's when everything just kind of started happening. And it happened pretty rapidly. And it was traumatizing. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, I'm just having Snowball. I said, Snowball, you can comfort me and I can comfort you, you know?